Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Celeste and today I want to talk about the annoying thing about intuition. You probably already know what intuition is. It's this feeling, this knowing of something, that something is good or something is bad, right or wrong, that you should do this or you shouldn't do this. And it can help you manifest different things. So the annoying thing I find about intuition is that it does not make sense. So maybe you already know that it comes from messages. It can be like thoughts that you get. It could be words you suddenly think about or hear or even see. It could be people you meet. It could be a feeling. Like it could come as many different things. And these things usually, normally, does not make sense. So maybe you get an idea of taking a course in something and it has nothing to do with what you already do, what you already like, what you want to create. It's not nothing that you've ever done before, but at that course you meet your soulmate, for instance, or you meet someone who you talk about something, and if you're a business owner, maybe you make a sale. It can come as so many different things and you do not know what it is and you do not know how it's going to work out. And this is where the tricky part in intuition and manifesting comes in, because you just have to trust it and go with it when you have that feeling. And then there's something called divine timing, which is when everything kind of falls into place, when like this is the right time. But if you hesitate and you procrastinate, that timing kind of goes away, then you're kind of out of it and you will feel that because it it's not there anymore, that feeling or that calling to kind of do something. On the other hand, if you keep getting this thought and getting these emotions, like this pull to do something, it's because you should do it. It's your intuition keep telling you like this is right, you have to do this, you have to do this, or buy this. It could also be something like if you see a nice dress, take maybe walk around and see, do I still want it? Or maybe a few days feel into it, like am I still thinking about it, do I still want it, or is have I already forgotten about it? Then it's something you should buy. It's something you'd like. So if it keeps coming back, it's something you should do personally. And usually it also comes at a bad time, because nothing is ever good or bad. Intuition comes when it's supposed to come. But personally, right now, I have a lot of things going on. I am just about to move. I just found out within a month, I quit my job. I got a new job. I have to move pretty far away, and there are a lot of things that I have to do around that, find a place to stay and so on. It's a completely new place. I have to learn all of this new stuff. And then I got a lot of personal things also going on, contracts and stuff that I have to work out. So I do not have a lot of time at the moment. I have to visit people before I go because it's so far away. So I have a lot of things going on, and there's a lot of things that I want to do before leaving. And the last week or the last few days, I have had this calling, this pull to make videos and teach about intuition. I've had this idea, this thought of making this little crash course in intuition. And I have been procrastinating a little bit. I admit that, because I got so many things going on that, yeah, I want to focus on that, but suddenly my intuition, my feeling is telling me something else as well. And this is something that also comes in my life, is that things always come at the same time. So I'm really learning to ground myself, stay present, not get overwhelmed, take one step at a time, and so on. So there's always learning in these things. That's just what I'm learning now. You have lessons for your things as well. But yeah, so I have to find time to do this as well. I know it's possible, you know, everything is possible. So I will do it. I will make it happen. But just again, it doesn't make sense to me because I have so many other things going on. Like, I have so many things that I have to do, and if I have to do a lot of things on top, you know, I most likely will burn out and get stressed and so on. So it doesn't make sense, but I still have a feeling that I should do this. I need to do this. So I'm gonna find the time to do it. And again, it's about finding the time, being disciplined about it, do it anyway, and trusting, have the trust that even though I don't know why or it doesn't make sense, I'm gonna do it anyway because I just trust that it's there for a reason, that I'm doing it for a reason. And maybe it's not what I think it is, but like the examples I told about before, you don't know what it leads to. So think about the what you want and not the how, because the how can come in so many ways. Like I said, maybe it's just the thought of, maybe you feel like calling a friend and you find out by talking to them that they know someone who can help you with this thing that you're doing. Or maybe you just get inspired to do something else. So it's the next step and the next step and the next step until you finally get there. So don't worry about what it is you're doing. Don't worry about the how. Just follow your intuition and do it. And the easiest classical way of learning your intuition is to meditate, is to be present with yourself. Actually, it's being, usually I like to say, like, yes, you should sit down and you should close your eyes, you should be calm, but usually the answers do not come when I sit down in that position. You still have to do it, but the answers don't come there. They come when you're doing your laundry or doing the dishes, or you're on your way to work. Then you suddenly get that idea, or you suddenly get this feeling of, I should go there instead, or do something different than you usually do. So, but you still need that presence, and that's what meditation is really good for. So being present in what you're doing, so these things can come in, these messages can come in. And this is what I'm going to teach you a lot more about in this course that I am about to create, that I am creating, because I could, this video is getting long, so I want to cut it here and say that there's more to this, and there's more methods and practices and things you should know about using your intuition to manifest, to make an easier life, to make a better life, to get what it is that you really want. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you liked the video. Please give it a like, subscribe if you want to hear more, and I'll see you next time. Bye.